Hello, people of YouTube. My name is Steve Gray. Thank you for watching. Today we are talking about Dr. Stone. It is back, Season 4, Episode 1. I'm going to call this video a review. I don't know, there's a clip at the beginning of it. It's going to be, typical shorter content. And that's kind of how I'm going to do it. And also Harley Quinn. I know this came out yesterday, but I didn't get around to doing the watching it until today. Got all the characters back. This episode is more about Senku versus Ryusui. And they're playing a poker game. Because, of course, Ryusui has to have a poker game. And we end it with cheering with beer as well. And then, of course, we get some fan service with Kohaku and Nikki and a couple other characters in there as well. But all the characters are back, and we are headed to America. The premise of the episode is, do we want to take 70 days to get there, or do we want to take 40 days to get there by going on a curve, but you constantly have to change direction. Going straight is the easier way to do it, and, less dangerous, less, catastrophe dangerous. Going on a curve, you're constantly changing direction. Hopefully you're staying in the right direction, but they also have GPS, so it's kind of like, well, they're both kind of right. We understand the reason Senku wants to get there so early is because if you get there in 40 days as opposed to 70, the corn will still be within its life cycle. He's assuming that there's going to be corn growing in San Francisco, which I don't know if that's accurate or not. To my knowledge, I don't think they really grow corn in California. They do in the middle of the U.S. I think corn, I think Kansas, because Kansas is like smack dab in the middle of the U.S. Bunch of just cornfields. You drive through that state, it's like 95% cornfield, but I'm not really sure. Maybe there is some corn grown in California. Maybe they'll get lucky. We'll have to wait and see. And if they wait the full 70 days, it's going to be winter, the crop's going to be dead, and that's going to be all she wrote there. Overall, enjoyed the first episode. They give you a quick little summary at the beginning, which I did like. It wasn't super long. It wasn't super complicated. A couple of minutes summary, delightful. But also, there wasn't a whole lot going on this episode. It was kind of like, okay, episode 1, let's get back into it. Let's start with kind of a fun game. Here, go for an argument. I don't think we're going to do too many episodes on the ship because, there's only so much you can do on a ship. Let's be honest. With the characters interacting and things along those lines. So we'll just kind of have to wait and see how that all pans out. I think we're going to, within an episode or two, I think we're just going to be in the U.S. And then they're going to be going after the core and all the other elements they need to kind of NASA it up. I think they're going to end up in Florida, I believe. Probably where NASA used to be. Maybe we'll see the Statue of Liberty. I'm not sure. Again, mentioned it. That it might still be there, being it was made out of copper. But who knows, it's like 3,000 years later, if 1,000 years later, I think it's 3,000 years later, if I remember correctly, back from the first season. Overall, I think I would give this episode a solid 7 out of 10. Good place to start off, good introduction, definitely left a little bit more to be desired. Don't care for the outro song. I do like the intro song, actually. Most of the time, even with new anime, I'll give the intro and outro a listen. And if I like them, I'll continue to listen to them. If I don't, I just skip over them. It's like, you just skip forward a minute and a half. Save yourself 3 minutes. Did not care for the outro. Kind of mad, but the intro was a nice song. So that's where we are. That's where we're going to have it. I think, as I said, next episode, we're either going to do some more stuff on the ship, or I think we're going to be in America. And I'm not really sure. As I said, I don't foresee us being on the ship. I think we better not be on the ship for an entire season, or it's going to be tanking, I would say, in the ratings. Don't spoil anything, though, if you are a manga reader, for the anime only. I have not read the manga. I'm an anime only for this as well. But I do look forward to seeing what happens. So, till next time, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, share, all that fun stuff. I'm going to attempt to review Harley Quinn on the 15th. Season 5 is finally coming out. So it's going to be this, typically on Thursdays, or Friday, Thursday or Friday. I'm going to try to do Thursday, because that's when the episodes actually come out, is every Thursday. It came out yesterday. And then Wednesday is going to be Harley Quinn Day. So that's where we're just going to be at. Till next time, and again, subscribe, and as always, have a good one.